Why on earth did Warren Buffett swap Wells Fargo for Citigroup? Berkshire Hathaway boss seems to have far less in common with his new bank investment, Tom Radway. Warren Buffett once said if he had to put all his net worth in one stock, it would have been Wells Fargo. Now it seems his states have changed. May 20, 2022. Warren Buffett's personal affinity for the companies in his portfolio is often mixed with the harder-hitting business decisions made by him or his managers. The Berkshire Hathaway share appears to genuinely enjoy the taste of cherry coke. He also appreciates Coca-Cola's return. It was Wells Fargo where the head and heart were most aligned. When he first bought a 10% stake 33 years ago, Buffett praised the superbly managed, high return banking operation. But the bank also reflected Buffett's own homespun charm. Although it later became the biggest bank in the world by market capitalization, Wells shunned large-scale expansion outside the US, sticking to consumers and commercial loans. Wells declined to develop or acquire a big investment bank. There were other less obvious connections. Longtime Wells chief executive John Stump used to play bridge with Buffett's younger sister Bertie. In 2009, Buffett said on the bank, "If I had to pull all my net worth in one stock, that will be the stock. But now he owns none of it." Berkshire began reducing its stake in Wells in 2017, and this week revealed in a filing that it had dumped the entire position and made a new investment in Citigroup. The abiding narrative is that Wells lost its moral compass, betraying the confidence that Berkshire placed in the bank for so long. But what if it is actually Berkshire that has changed? Buffett used to praise Wells for acting more like Walmart than JP Morgan's Chase. Wells just has a whole different attitude. He once told Fortune. That's why then Sherdik Kovacevic calls them retail store. He doesn't even like the word banking. Wells was famous for the cross-sell, coming to open a current account but leave with a credit card or car insurance too. Yet it turned out that one reason Wells was so much better than the competition was it opened millions of accounts without customers' permission. The resulting scandal in 2016 cost billions of dollars in penalties, broke a size cap from regulators, and ultimately led to the departure of two successive chiefs. Now the affinity has been replaced by antipathy. In 2020, Buffett's partner Charlie Munger, Berkshire's vice chair, described it as outrageous. The decision of Wells' incoming chief Charlie Scaff to continue living in New York rather than move to the bank's headquarters in San Francisco. Munger has strident views on people's living arrangements. He donated 200 million towards the new student dormitory in Santa Barbara on the condition that most of the rooms did not have windows. Yet, it is not clear why Wells is still in the 6 being years after the fake account scandal broke. Some customers suffered, but the scam was mainly a ruse to meet internal sales targets. Other banks have committed far worse crimes but do not find their size limits by regulators. More perplexing is why Bank Berkshire has jettisoned Wells now. Buffett assembled his 10% stake in 1989 and 1990 for 290 millions and was worth about 20 billions when Berkshire did most of its selling, including dividends. The return comfortably exceeds the SP 500. The stock has failed to recover to pre-scandal level, but the bank continues to generate strong profits with a credible 12% return on equity. When the regulators finally loosen their grip, Wells will have the opportunity to flex its muscles and deliver growth alongside the attractive earnings. Citi, on the other hand, is not a typical Buffett-shaped bank. He has tended to favor large U.S.-focused institutions such as Bank of America and U.S. Bancorp. Citi is highly international, accident-prone business dependent on a mercurial debt trading operation. It employs thousands of investment bankers or money shufflers, as Buffett disdainfully labels them. It is not unknown for Berkshire to make an abrupt change. Buffett avoided most tech stocks until 2016 when Berkshire began buying Apple. It is now the dominant stock in the portfolio. But swapping Wells Fargo for Citi is like the teetotal Buffett swapping his Sherry Coke for Jack Daniels.